Hi, I'm Mel,
And I'm Christian.
and we're coming on to talk to you about our renovation project, our 1970s upside down house, how we're getting on, what the plans are. So we've started a little Reno Diaries. This is week one. This is Reno Diaries week one. You're excited?
Really excited.
So we wanted to talk through how we plan things, I suppose, and what our plans are for the week ahead. And this happens week in, week out. We have ideas, plans, and projects on that are all probably running at the same time, starting something new before finishing something.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of plans for me to do.
So we wanted to just share it with you all. We're going to talk about how we manage to budget for things, what certain items are costing, what we've got on in other parts of the week as well, I suppose. So maybe socially and things that probably stop us from doing some of the renovation work and make it more realistic. So we've been in our house now for
2 years.
and I'd like to think we're 50% of the way through, but I don't know whether that's true because the gardening outside feels so overwhelming.
I think we're probably
40%.
about 40% through, yeah.
And I know that's fast compared to some other people, but this is all we do. We don't do anything else apart from renovate our house.
Yeah, we do. We have full-time jobs as well.
Well, I mean, we don't get about having fun with hobbies, do we? This is our hobby.
No. Yeah.
So we're doing it evenings and weekends, really, and talking about it, and it rules our lives. We've got 3 little kids, and they rule our lives too.
No, they don't.
Definitely rule yours.
They rule the lives. Yeah, definitely.
So, this week, what day is it today? Thursday.
Day is Thursday, so coming up to the weekend.
Okay, so we've just had the hallway plastered. So I've got a little to-do list because I feel as though we need to keep reminding ourselves what we need to do. And a lot of what we're doing is in preparation for a trade to come. So we're having a carpet fitted on Wednesday, that's in the snug. So this weekend, what jobs are you looking forward to?
Well, there's still things to do in the snug, isn't there? I've got to finish off doing the skirting boards before the carpet fitter comes in. That needs to be done. We were toying with doing some more panelling on the wall, weren't we, really?
Yeah, but we don't need to do that before the carpet
not.
fitter, I don't think.
I also need the unit, the media unit I was going to build, which will be an IKEA hack.
But we can't do that this week.
I can't do that again this week.
That's for the future.
So
but like
skirting boards will be
imminently,
doing, I think, right now.
And I need to paint that door that's going from the snug through to the porch. I've not painted it because I thought we weren't going to keep it.
Yeah.
But then
Is the flooring guy going to do the hallway as well? No, he's just doing the snug.
Can't do the hall until the hall's painted, and there's no plan to paint that hall before Wednesday. Really, the whole weekend's going to be spent scraping those tiles off the floor. And people have responded to me on Instagram worrying that it's asbestos. There can be, apparently. Right. So I don't know if we need to get that checked.
I've already taken up about
I've got
3/4 of it.
I've got an FF3P mask in my work bag.
I've got one of those as well.
Oh dear. So before the carpet fitter, I've got skirting or doing the acoustic panelling, but we're not going to do that because he's not going to have to fit a carpet to acoustic panelling either, really. He's going to need skirting board, paint the doors and scrape off the floor.
Yeah.
And that's the plan. Then
this weekend, yeah.
That's this weekend, but then I've also got all the stuff we need to order for the hall because you feel as though plastering's been done, so the prep and plastering's been done, which means like first fix essentially, so plumbing and electrics. But we've got to miscoat it all. I think we're going to prep it because I've got a decorator coming. Now, we'd normally decorate ourselves, but I feel like that with it being the doors, the back of all the doors that are going to face out into everywhere, hallway. Upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah.
So we need to peel the backing paper off, the lining paper off downstairs, because when the decorator comes, I want him to paint everything.
Walls?
Yeah, up and down, and the back of all the doors and all the banisters and woodwork. So, hoping to have it all done professionally, really, because I want a really nice finish on the back of the doors.
That's one job less for me to do. Yes.
So we've got a mist coat, prime wood. I've got to order a console, order the art, order the mirror, order the photo frames and the photos, then order a light fitting and order the paint as well. So I've got a bit of an idea as to what it's going to look like. Let me know what you think. Wanting it to flow, of course, because it's going to go into all the rooms, so it's got to be relatively neutral. But yeah, that's our plans for the week.
Exciting.
We'll try and update you with what things are looking like as well. So Reno Diaries 2 next week. I'm going to pop a little few clips on just as to what the rooms are looking like and what we've done. Maybe it can be our accountability. So when we turn up here next week, we've done X, Y and Z as to what we've said we were going to do here.
Yeah. We'll see.
See you next week.